This morning we are about 2 miles deep into some public ground here in Louisiana. We back here with them swamp donkeys, that's for sure. We had to wade water across a ditch to get back here. But we're hunting in a spot that my buddy, Brother Ritchie, has hunted before numerous times. He actually shot at a good buck here last week, but didn't get him. But we're set up on 2 pin oak trees that are dropping acorns right here. And our hope is that some does will come to these acorns this morning sometime or another. And a good buck will be behind them. We're just right on the verge of the rut. We haven't seen really much chasing in here, or he hasn't. But he's seen a little bit of cruising, so it could turn on any minute. So we're hoping that's what happens this morning. But so far we've seen 1 coon and no deer, but we're very optimistic. And the reason why is because even if you don't see a bunch of deer in this place, it's a good chance that when you do see a deer, it could be a really, really nice buck. So I'm not saying we're holding out for a 170. I mean, I am on public land with a bow. So if I just get a nice deer that comes by, I'm going to shoot him. But I'll sure take a 200 incher if he strolls on through here. The only bad thing I will say is I left my binoculars and my rangefinder at the camp this morning. So that might cause a problem if he's stretched out there a little ways, but Brother Ritchie already ranged them 2 trees. One of them's 35, one of them's 30, so I do know those distances. We'll see what happens. It could be interesting. It's 8:45 and we haven't seen anything yet. Brother Ritchie saw a little old spike buck this morning, but all I've seen is a coon. Just hit that grunt call just a little bit, hoping to wake something up. But it's been a few hours now and I haven't seen a thing. But the crazy thing about this place is that my anticipation is just still high. Like any minute you could see a big buck, or just any minute you could hear palmetto busting, breaking because of deer chasing. That's just how this place can go from making you a zero to a hero just that fast. It's the most amazing, sick feeling you've ever had. I called it beautiful chaos.
Ain't nothing you can do about it, man. Except wish you...
The wind had picked up.
Right.
And I said, man, doggone wind. And then it kind of calmed down. And then I heard crashing. I knew there was no mistake what it was.
A truck coming?
That's right. It's a truck coming or it's deer. And then I saw, and I saw a rat. I said, oh,
good.
I grabbed my bow. I turned my camera around. I turned my camera on. I never pushed record.
No,
and they running. And I'm looking, Ritchie.
They in front of you?
They straight in front of me. They come from the right and out in front of me. And then they come. And they just made a circle out there. They never got closer than 70, 80 yards. I mean, I could see them.
Right.
But look, that one, it was 2 of them. No joke. I'm going to go between 130 and 150.
Yeah.
But one of them was 150 all day.
One of them 150.
He turned and looked like this, and he's 18 inches wide if I ever seen it. And he had tines that
Thank God the sun was out.
I'm talking about
got
just,
a good look at them.
Oh gosh. Then they took off and they running. Well, I'm looking over here where they are. I can see them just bodies. Yeah. And I'm looking, and then about that time I said, doggone. And I'm grabbing my grunt, just trying to get one of them. And then I look up in front of me, an old scraggler, a little 8-point about like that. He done walked right in front of me. He's 35
They won't
yards.
let him play, yeah.
No, he's 35 yards. I pull back on him, and well, just my camera. I pull back on him, and he goes through my lane and walks off. And then I look at my camera. I ain't recording again, so I turn it to where he's walking away, and I push record, hoping that I got him. I don't know.
Welcome to Helter Skelter.
Oh my
So
gosh,
that's
it
what
was
this
a
is.
madhouse for like 5 minutes. And then after it's over, you're going, what in the world just
What
happened?
just happened? Did I just see what I
And then
just
you
saw?
start going, could I have done something
Well, you
different
gonna
to
doubt
make them
yourself.
come to
No,
me?
you
I mean,
can't.
what, but
Here's what you do different. You do it again tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then you do it the next day. And then you do it.
and it don't matter what way the wind was blowing or not. He was on that dough. It didn't matter to him. He'd have never seen me in
What's
that tree.
crazy is usually when that wind gets up high as it did around 11:30, 12, them old deer get spooky with that wind in this palmetto.
Yeah.
But the all bets is off right now.
Yeah,
'Cause
right.
it sound like a Jeep coming through.
Oh, yeah.
But look, in my 20 years of doing what you just done, this is two things I've learned.
Yeah.
You can't guess what palmetto they're gonna pop out from behind.
Nope.
And you can't guess which tree they're gonna walk up.
That's
the
exactly
two things I know for a
Yeah,
fact.
yeah.
You just
And,
do the best
and
you can.
another one is, you can't tell. I mean, it's dead silence, nothing all morning. We sat there 5 hours and nothing, and then all of a sudden, it's like they opened a zoo gate.
Well, here's
and
what happened to you today.
Yeah.
Now you got, and that's gonna be hard to climb down.
I know.
Yeah, for the
And
next
that's
few
why
days.
and that's why I stayed the next extra
Yeah.
hour
Why
and a half.
not?
I'm
What
like,
if you lost? We're
I
gonna
got
go
to-
to camp.
something might cross the path.
Who cares, man? Yeah.
Oh, it was good.
Good. I'm glad you
I
enjoyed
can't wait till tomorrow.
Well, look, I'm
All right, day number 2.
Day number 2.
We're getting our coffee. We heading out the door. Got our hip waders on this morning, so that means we crossing some sloughs and stuff. So gonna be a good day. Morning update. We are in here with them, son. When I say bedding, I'm talking about we're in the bedding. I heard the deer get up out of their bed, and the next thing I know, I saw 4 different does and yearlings come from behind this bedding area. It's a big palmetto thicket. They were bedded in it. And then just now, I saw a spike and a doe going into the bedding. I had a little old yearling come about 15 steps from me. I could have killed it all day, but I'm looking for a buck, so we're in here with them, that's for sure. I just think it's a matter of time this morning before a buck will come checking this bedding area, smelling it, seeing if there's any hot does around, so that's So it's 1 o'clock, and we're fixing to head on out. We had a couple of guys come in on us this morning. They didn't come in till about 10 o'clock, and we had seen a doe and a spike chasing that doe right before they came in. And since they walked in, they kind of set up back behind us. I could hear one of them grunting a while ago, but since they come in, we haven't really seen anything. So we're gonna go ahead and get down and scout our way out of here and come back in the morning. Been a good morning, been pretty. Whew. I came around the end of this creek, scouting my way out. Ritchie ought to be coming up this way. Pretty good hunt this morning till we had those guys come in on us. I think I saw 1, 2, 3 little bucks, nothing bigger than a spike, and a few does. 2 of those spikes were dogging a couple of does that I ain't not dogging them too bad. They was behind them about a minute, but they was on their trail. And then that other spike, he just was meandering through the woods. He came about 5 yards from me. I think Ritchie saw a 4-point, a decent rack buck, and a doe. So all in all, the last 3 days that we've hunted, we've had some really good hunts. We haven't really been able to get one close enough for us to shoot, except for the small ones. But it's just a matter of time, you know. You keep putting your time in, eventually one of those things are gonna stumble by you. So that's what we're hoping for. We're gonna leave out of here right now. It's about 1:30, and we won't hunt this afternoon, but we'll come back in the morning. I don't know if we're gonna hunt here or somewhere else, but I don't know, man. It's been pretty good. This is hunting the big woods, I'm telling you. It's just big flats and palmetto. That's all it is. And you just got to try to find these little small terrain features. Like, for example, down there where I'm at, I'm kind of at the end of a ditch where it's a lot more shallow to cross right there. And I guess they're just taking advantage of that. Instead of having to go through that chest deep water, they're just going knee deep. So there's a lot of rubs down there. Some deer poop. So, and I've been seeing deer come from that direction regularly. So most of the deer I've seen came from that direction. So anyway, alright, well, it's about 9:30, and I saw one deer a little bit earlier, probably 45 minutes ago. I just saw the tail of the deer, but we're fixing to interrupt the hunt. And the reason why is because Brother Ritchie has killed a big doe. So we fixing to go help him get that deer out. So we came this weekend, and we're hoping to get to come one more weekend, but this might be the last weekend. So we just wanted to get some more meat, and so we kind of made a decision that we was going to shoot some stuff this morning. And so he got the green light on an old doe, and so we're going to pack up our stuff and we're going to go help him clean it and get it out of these woods. So we'll catch you over there. Alright, he's right out here. Oh, he's dragging it. He's dragging it.
I'm old grown man deer hunting.
Actually, that's all, man.
Run a good deer hunt.
What'd you say? Best way to run a good deer hunt is to kill a deer.
Best way to run a good deer hunt is kill a deer.
Man, that's what I'm talking about.
Ain't much to it when they're in that water. You can drag them. They ain't too
Yeah,
bad.
when I saw you coming, I said, well,
I said, he's coming. We'll go over here and we'll get the stuff, and it's gonna be good.
I'm
And
gonna
then,
set my stuff in that old road.
and I say, he looked like he's struggling a little bit, dragging something. But then I said, surely not. I was gonna go help him, and then I saw the thing behind you. I said, he's dragging that thing out.
Well, but I had water all the way.
Yeah,
That thing follow you like a little puppy dog in that water.
man, you sliced that thing.
I'm out
too,
of
huh?
practice. I walked up on it.
Really?
It wasn't dead yet.
Oh.
I've been there before, you
Oh,
know.
yeah.
I went ahead and said, no, we're not going to chase you.
Yeah.
Shapoom.
Yeah.
But,
Come in by yourself?
yeah, that sucker come from way to my right. I thought it was just going to be a drive-by, you know.
Yeah.
That sucker was, you know what's crazy? It ain't no reason that good buck I saw last week shouldn't have done the same
thing.
She's on his trail. You know, she's going where he come from.
Yeah.
She took me right up in there where he come from. Where she
Hobby
died.
dog.
Yeah. You just never know. It's
You don't.
It's a gamble, man.
You don't.
You know?
Yeah, I sat there. That deer I was telling you, I just saw the white tail lift up and go down, and it disappeared in the palmetto.
Like it never happened.
Like it never happened.
Yeah. And this old
Yep.
deer here she was traveling, but she was picking along as she wasn't just traveling, because she was coming up through there picking on them acorns, but she was headed somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, and like I say, I never thought I was going to get to shoot her, because she was 70, 80 yards to my right down there when I first saw her.
Yeah.
And I watched her pick up an acorn or two. I said, well, that was nice. Shoot, next thing you know, buddy, here she come on a string. I said, well, heck, I'm going to shoot
Maybe
this
that's
sucker.
right.
Yeah. So, and I was there, and I shot her.
That's what we came in here
That's what
for.
we come to do right
Yeah,
there.
that's right.
Yeah, so. I like
Well,
it.
public land at its
Hey,
finest.
it happened, man. It just happens that way sometimes.
We said we were coming in to meat hunt, and that's exactly what we did. So we're
Casey
going to leave
Johnson.
out with some meat.
Casey Johnson got some sausage laying right
That
there. Right
sausage
now.
laying right there. Gonna be some of them meat sticks.
I can't do better. I just did.
Well, got it all hauled out, packed up right here. Put it in the backpack in a few minutes. Head to the house. We'll be home in time to drink a little coffee this evening. Fry a little fish. The wheeler. That means the day of hunting is over. Been a good morning. Super excited for Ritchie to be able to kill that deer, and then to be able to just cut it up in the woods and drag it out. Kind of feels a little bit old schoolish, which I like. So pretty excited about the morning. Anyway, I'm gonna go hunting with a buddy of mine in the morning. We're gonna relax the rest of the day, hunt with a buddy of mine in the morning. Take my daughter hunting Saturday. So hopefully we'll have a little bit more to show you guys. Bye.